Huh. Looks like I might be having problems with the button sticking. Okay. Welcome to your weekend read, y'all. Jackie Tomlin here. You are under this supermoon energy, which isn't a bad thing. Yesterday felt kind of a jiggity, though. You know? Today feels a little bit different. I'm feeling pretty good for the weekend. I think it's going to be pretty amazing as we get into the holiday hustle and bustle. Even thinking about putting up a little tree. You never know. You never know. Hello, hello, hello. Gang, I need y'all to like, share, comment, all of that stuff. You know, my views have gone down. But of course, it has nothing to do with me mouthing off. So I'm told. Just a coincidence. So y'all help me out. I appreciate it. You'll probably see me a lot this weekend, by the way. Alrighty. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarius and I got things to say. Right? So I say y'all will probably see me this weekend because I still got things to say. Alright, but right now we're going to get into the weekend read. You too, Tracy. I feel you, dear. I feel you. You know, Sagittarius, we don't keep our mouths shut. We can be painfully blunt. But it is what it is, right? General messages. What do we need to know for the weekend? There's something here that you got to make a decision on that you really don't want to. And you're going to make the best possible decision that you can. So this tells me you're going to make the right decision. Hi there. Use your imagination. Let your imagination run wild this weekend. Oh, you got some romance coming up in here. And yeah, I don't feel like you've done a love spell, but I feel that maybe somebody has done the love spell on you. That's going to play out interestingly. You are abundant. If you're working this weekend, I am. It's going to be worth your time. Strength is on your side, and we have. If you're traveling, be extra cautious this weekend. Any kind of travel. All right, let's see what other messages we have that pop up before we get into the reading. Hello, Miss Becca. It's another Sagittarius in the ring. Like y'all just covered up and surrounded. The birthday crew. Okay, we have patience. Oh, something a Sagittarius does not have. Just so you know, patience. Gratitude. Make that gratitude list, you know. 5 things that you're grateful for every day. Y'all do that for a week? You do that as a 7-day challenge? And we have, you are under new beginnings this weekend. You are spiritually protected. You're also very happy. And again, strength on your side. For whatever reason, I feel like you're dealing with a hunter, like a deer hunter or something like that. But someone that hunts, okay? May be relevant here this weekend. Also, you might be dealing with someone that has something to do with horses. This weekend has a very natural flow to it, so maintain your focus. Okay? And oh, look at there. You are under the dragon power. That's the highest power there is. Those fire-breathing dragons. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. What else is going on? I got the tea cards, too, before we get into the tarot. Little spilling of the weekend tea for everyone. Okay, you're dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, someone deems you as being true, loyal, someone they can confide in. So someone's coming to talk, open up to you. You guys are falling into the groove of things. Maybe the Christmas groove. I'm trying to catch spirit. I really am. I'm trying. I figure out throw some decorations that'll help. Now, you've got wish fulfillment coming in this weekend. Sure do. Small wishes being granted. Yep, someone needs your understanding. And you guys are getting ready to run the risk of failure. You're getting ready to jump into something with both feet. Okay? Little wine night is here too. A little wine on the weekend. If you are attracted to someone, you know, you got the romance card. Let me say, opposites attract. It is a thing. You guys are very playful. You got highs and lows with the energy, though. That you're either like dead on your butt tired or you're real energetic, one of the two. And someone views you as a warrior that you can conquer anything. And it also says you need to trust your intuition. All right, let's see what the tea cards have for you guys. Spill a little tea, shall we? Spill the tea. A little weekend tea. If y'all checked out your daily videos, don't forget those. We have, oh, you're dealing with someone who is clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up and dramatic. Ugh. Angelique, thank you, my dear. So someone is seeking, what I really want to say, someone's seeking attention, okay? Same shit, different day. You know, a weekend is a weekend is a weekend, right? Nothing wrong with that. New beginnings and a wish granted. That's not a bad weekend. A time of reflection. Here we go. Where were you this time last year? What were you doing? If nothing changed, it's probably because you haven't changed anything. Okay? Someone digging for dirt on you. I think this is the same one that's seeking attention. Man, if that doesn't scream jealousy, I don't know what does. That person carrying some bad karma, some bad juju going on. You know? Yep, they're in their ego. They ever hurt ego? Ego getting in the way of relationships. So I think indirectly, you have hurt their ego. Unintentionally, you have bruised somebody's ego. This could be dealing with a cyberbully, bullying you online. I know they're stalking your social media. Fishing for comments. They're fishing for anything they can get on you. Yep, and in their head, overthinking, stressed, and overanalyzing. Geez, I'm glad y'all are not that person. But that's what the tea come out for. Yeah, you got that secret hater going on. Just shake the ick of that energy off, right? All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Something here for you this weekend is very cut and dry, okay? Black or white. It's one or the other. It's this way or the other. You're non-negotiable is what I'm seeing here. There's something here. I don't want to say you're setting your ways, but you're kind of setting your ways. Whatever you're hung up on this weekend, you're sticking to your guns. Sticking to it. Thank you, Emily. All right, what do we have coming up here? Guys, if y'all haven't hit those follow and subscribe buttons, I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget, your personal readings are at JackieTomlin.com, and the sale on those metaphysical classes goes away today. Tomorrow I'll be throwing up a Saturday, Sunday deal, though. All right, let's see what's coming up, y'all. What's coming up? And 2 of you have messaged me. Yes, I will do a gift certificate for readings. Yes, I will. I've been gifted before. It's kind of flattering. Okay, we've got the Ace of Wands. Just what I said. You got a new beginning this weekend. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. And with that said, you got the Five of Cups. So you've got money in addition to, something in addition to your regular pay. Now, I want to say this. There's a little bit of a delay. Not much. But, you know, when you need money now. So delay doesn't help. But it is forthcoming. The Five of Cups, this is not the weekend to get in your head dwelling, and I swear it's over someone. It's not over a situation. You are dwelling over someone. Okay. smudging y'all a little bit. There's something here that it's a someone. And don't start dwelling on people because it's the holidays. It's one day in a year. It really is. And we have, oh, my favorite. Look there. There is a chariot. That chariot comes rushing in when you least expect it. Going to swing right on by, bringing you what you want and desire. This is your yes answer. This is you getting what you want. There's going to be a celebration of some sort. This is a get-together, 3 and more people. Dinner out, dinner in, girls' night out, guys' night out. I mean, y'all call it that, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I definitely got 3 and more people here. And we have, damn, the Magician. The Magician, the highest card in the deck. Your yes answer, getting what you want, desire. Look, there's only 2 yes cards in the deck, which is a Chariot and the Magician, and they both join the forces with wine night and a good time. I support this 100%. We do have the 3 of Swords. This is that person that's nosing around in your business. 3's a crowd. I also want to tell you to be warned in your little circle of friends. Be warned about the person that talks about other people, because that person will talk about you too. Okay? Christmas cookies with our kids. Well, there you go. I remember them days. My whole kitchen covered in colors and flowers and just good times. Good times. The 9 of Wands. You guys are feeling a little scattered, a little bajiggity. Little restless energy kicking around there. Well, I think that's Superman energy I'm looking at. I know you, Dutch. Powdered sugar everywhere, food colored. You got sprinkles and toppings and all that fun stuff, I'm sure. It's good times. Good times. My great grandmother's sugar cookie recipe calls for 14 dozen in one batch. And that's what we used to do. Hi, Elena. And looky here. Counting your blessings this weekend. You got spiritual blessings and financial blessings. Yes. 14 dozen cookies. We did them every year with friends. Everybody had a little tin to take home cookies or whatever. It was great. I don't miss all that work. I like to be invited to something like that. I was always a host. Tons of cookies. Yes. Yes. And do some without the cookie cutters, you know, like the candy canes and the snowmen and stuff. Okay. And we've got Judgment. Because of this, I'm going to tell y'all to pass judgment on everyone in your circle. Like I said, if there's somebody there talking about other people, rest assured that same person's going to talk about you. One more Death card energy. It is an ending with a new beginning. Okay, so I passed on all my cookie cutters now that we're on the topic of Christmas cookie. But I have cat cutters because I know how to make homemade cat cookies. Yeah, I know that, right? Flash gold, guys. Flash gold. What do we got? 7 people. Go for it. Yeah, so I haven't done it in quite a while, but I know how to make little cakes for cats and little gourmet treats. She a little spoiled. She a little spoiled. Okay, so let's talk about the new beginning for this weekend. What's that going to look like? What is that going to look like? Well, it's going to involve an Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you got this dominant, prominent, take charge type person. Someone is rushing in to save the day. This is someone that I mean, you know who the person is, but I think it kind of takes you by surprise. Okay, a good surprise, but it definitely takes you by surprise. That Wheel of Fortune talks about that wheel is finally turning to your favor. And there could be a new money path here. Now, some of you are discussing loans, consolidation loans, bank loans. That's going to come through for you. And also, a Capricorn may resonate with some of you. And look, I do see y'all decorating for Christmas, so I'm not alone in this adventure. Who drinks popcorn anymore? Cranberries and popcorn. Man, that used to be a childhood fave. Next to those god-awful icicles that stick to you and you have all over the house. Yeah, good times. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, the money in addition to. Okay, whatever you've got coming. Wow. Y'all got an unexpected surprise when it comes to money. You're going to be able to put some in the bank and save some for a rainy day. And look at there. I can't make this up, y'all. It felt with that other chariot. Rushing in, unexpected, the yes answer. It's got something to do with money. Got something to do with a little money. And you could be dealing with a Virgo energy. Or someone, I'm not going to say they're going to get catty with you. I'm just going to say, read between the lines with them. They don't express, they don't emote. Don't misinterpret what they're saying. That's what I want to say, okay? That's what I want to say. And it was already in your reading that you were going to be dealing with an earthbound energy. Now, no time for the woe always me syndrome. Thank you, Magali. Alrighty. You got the Hermit, obviously, because you're restless. The Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so here we go. Self-sabotage. Okay, self-sabotage. And what do I mean by that? You can take your energy from up here to down here very quickly. Get out your head. No one is going to hold you back this weekend but you. Self-sabotage. You need to understand that you're on the right path. That means you're doing what you're supposed to be doing for the time being. You look like a little... That is too funny. Too funny. And we have the Ace of Pentacles that says, new beginning of money. New beginning of money. So money has been here. The yes answer has been here. The surprise has been here as well. Okay. Let me give you some signs. Signs of that you're on the right path. First of all, the tusk of an elephant with a tusk. That's going to be a sign. Someone wearing a cross. Someone wearing a necklace that has a cross on it. Better late than never. You're always welcome, Danielle. A hot air balloon. And the infinity symbol. Okay? These are going to be signs that you're on the right path this weekend. Let's go with that first. Really? You got sound? What the hell? Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. We've got the Nine of Wands again. The Eight of Pentacles again. And the Sun. Now, the Sun is what I describe as a happy card. So, yeah, you're happy. Happy-go-lucky, carefree. That Eight of Pentacles, again, with the money in addition to. And you're feeling all kinds of scattered. This is, when I say you got scattered energy, it comes with the fact that you're on the right path. Because when you're on the right path, you never feel that you're on the right path. But the cool thing about this is it's a very high vibrational scattered. Okay? High vibrational. And the get together, the 3 and more people. Cookie night. Cookie night. It's going to come rushing in. Mm-hmm. There's the blessings, and there is the Empress. This is a weekend to count your blessings. I am seeing financial and spiritual blessings over and over again. That is beautiful energy. The Empress card, the Mother card, positive changes on the home front. Some of you just staying close to home this weekend. Maybe you are doing your Christmas decorating. You're staying in this weekend. But there is news of a pregnancy here, okay? Not necessarily you. You could hear about somebody in the family, but I do have news of a pregnancy. Alrighty. The Magician. Getting everything you want, desire, just kind of falling in your lap. The natural flow this weekend. Things going well, better than anticipated, comes with the Star. The Page of Cups. The Six of Swords. Okay, so definitely, okay, I'm going to go with, we talked about wish fulfillment. To be honest, I think this is more than one wish being granted. And I said fish. So roll with that, y'all. Somebody eating fish, let's take fish as a sign you're on the right path. Page of those prayers will be answered. Keep praying, Deborah. Page of Cups. There's someone coming in as an unexpected offer, but I think this is more of an offer of family and friends versus a significant other, okay? Also, I want you to pay attention to your dreams. Past loved ones may visit in your dreams, and look for those cardinals, okay? Six of Swords, you are leaving the troubled waters, heading to the calm. Look, he is climbing the ladder. You're leveling up this weekend. Time to level up. The Three of Swords, this nosy person. Trust your intuition. Wish fulfillment. And the King of Swords. Wow, a little twist of events here we got going on. First of all, you're intuitive enough to know who this person is. Part of your wish fulfillment is someone's going to call this person out publicly. The spoon stirring the pot. Someone's getting ready to call them out. They're going to look like a fool. And you ain't got to say a thing. Just sit back and enjoy the show. I want to throw out that a Libra may or may not resonate with you. And that bajigadine Nine of Wands comes with, look at you and your winning streak. Oh my Jesus. Okay, look at this combination here. Look at this, y'all. You are headed to victory, success, some kind of glow up. There is that level up. You could be doing public speaking. You could be in the public eye. You're in the spotlight. And it's all because your journey inward has paid off. And you got more than one offer coming in. Okay? More than one offer of help. More than one offer of assistance is coming in. Someone wearing red. Someone wearing red may be significant to you this weekend. And again, with counting those blessings. Let's see what we got to go with that. With counting those blessings, you got the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about manifest, manifest, manifest. Y'all, I am not lying right now. Under the supermoon, speak it into existence. What do you want? Who was it? Debbie in here that said she's manifesting money? Speak it into existence. How much do you need? When do you need it? Speak it. Okay? Great weekend for that. Nine of Swords. Little loss of sleep. Well, yeah, it's the supermoon. Could very well cause a loss of sleep. And again, be warned of the self-sabotage. There's a fine line here. There's a fine line between happy, high vibrational, decorating, singing Christmas carols, and just doing you, and the fine line of the woe always me. Pick a side. Pick a side. Okay? Judgment. Remember, because of that shady person, I said, pass judgment on everyone. Haha, the Fool card energy. We talked about this at the beginning. Are you jumping into something with both feet? You're getting ready to. You are happy-go-lucky, carefree, doing you. You don't care what other people think. Ooh, that's good. Generated tower. That person that we talked about that is vying for attention, wants the attention on them. You're not giving them the attention. It's going to create a tower. Not your tower. They're going to try to make it your tower. And we have Messenger card. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Cancer energy. Someone coming in with this huge offer of love. Let me see if I can give you more why that tower is here. Can you tell me about the tower? It's not a bad tower. It's not a bad tower because it's not your tower. The Four of Swords, the calm before the storm. The world is your oyster. And there you are treating yourself and doing you, Leo energy. So the reason is not your tower. This person talking about you, this person that wants the attention, you really rubbed them wrong. You know what they say, happy is a choice. You're choosing happy. If there's anything that pisses people off more than anything in life, it's the fact that you're happy. That's where the tower comes into play. And the Death card energy, talking about an ending with a new beginning. An ending with a new beginning. Because, look at y'all, you have walked away from people, you have walked away from situations, you have prioritized of what's important to you, okay? And this is the third time strength has been on your side. You guys, it's not strength because you need strength. This is strength because, one, you're busy. Two, you're a strong individual. And you're not giving yourself that pat on the back or the credit that you deserve for being that strong individual. But people are seeing the strength in you. Same way we started. We started with a new beginning. We're closing out with a new beginning. You are under a powerful new beginning this weekend. Okay, let's pull some randoms. Hello. All right. Some randoms for the weekend. Some randoms for the weekend. Okay, some of you are traveling. And I think I mentioned that in the very beginning of the read. And I will try to get this reposted in its entirety. Okay, and there is a mother figure that is here this weekend. And some of you openly discussing your abandonment issues with someone. Remember, someone's coming to confide in you. Maybe that's what they want to talk about. You are reconnecting spiritually. Okay, so some of you are getting a new form of transportation. Some of you are actually going to be gifted a vehicle. Comment me, let me know. You got new beginning in finances, new money coming into play. Someone with an Asian descent is going to help you out. Wisdom is here. Sharon, wisdom is here. And you've got a father figure here too. That's all I think about every time I see it. Strength and wisdom. We also have Egypt. Someone traveling to Egypt. Someone been to Egypt. I know who's been to Egypt in here. Exactly. And we have, a karmic relationship. Okay, so let's pause right there. Let's pause right there. When things jump in, we're going to talk about it. Karmic relationship. This is someone who has done you wrong. Now, let me say this, and this is going to resonate with someone out there because it just totally interrupted my thoughts. Okay, so what I've got going on here. The person that you have dumped, the person that you have walked away from, the person you are trying to recover from, the person that hurt you, scorned you badly, the one that left a bitter taste in your mouth, the one you are trying so hard and striving so hard to recover from. That is your karmic relationship. Now let me give you the good news. For those of you that person is with someone else, for those of you this person cheated on you and is now with that other person, man, I'm not lying. Their life has become a living hell, or is about to. They're going to get their karmic. So there's a karmic here trying to reach out to you, but they have signed up for their karma. You know, they may have thought that you made them miserable. They may have thought they had it rough with you. They have not seen hell yet. Because the one that they're with now, I don't know. Let's call your ex a demon. Just for giggles. We'll call it a demon. So your demon left you for someone else. And you're recovering from this demon. Okay? But this demon is just a small potato next to the demon that's about to take over and control them and cheat on them and call the shots and make their life a living hell. Hi, Tanya. And don't ask me why all this come flooding into me at one time, but it did, so here we are. So find some comfort in that. For those of you that are out there healing and knowing maybe this is your first holiday apart, cheers to their misery. I'm just saying. They wrote it themselves. You know, spirits gonna let them do people wrong for so long before they turn it over. Alrighty. Wow. Okay, so some of y'all visiting an Indian reservation. Look at y'all. Y'all just covered up with angels. Covered up with those angelic beings. Intensity in the love life for you. And you could be dealing with someone who wears a uniform. Not in a bad way, though. There is definitely news of a baby here. Definitely news of a baby. And some of you, maybe you're helping out a food pantry or something, doing something for the hungry. And again, with trusting your intuition. And again, it's telling you, count your lessons and your blessings. And that one I just described, bad as it may have hurt, that was a life lesson, because now you know what your self-worth is. You really do. You know what your self-worth is. You got to watch it. Let me tell you something. I get so many readings on love. And one thing I notice is that people are drawn to those master manipulators. Okay? Well, when you first get together with someone, you know how you know that they can manipulate you? The very first time you put them before yourself, their claws are going in. Y'all remember that. The very first time, I don't care how small it is, but the very first time you put them before you, their claws have just sunk into you. Alrighty, let's keep going with this. And who knew? We got a world of downloads coming in here today. Okay, so what we got going on? This has been in the reading all week long. Someone going to jail, someone getting out of jail. It's here. It's been in the reading all week. Y'all, bad health is here. Bundle up. Hand sanitizer, all that. I mean, it's the ick season, y'all. Don't get sick for the holidays. You are dealing with someone in a uniform. There is an older woman. I think this is the woman I see that's coming in to confide in you. Okay? And we have, oh yeah, there's the jealousy surrounding you. Hey, Jips. And you've got a secret admirer watching you. I don't see them coming forward yet, but they're in the background watching. You got whatever news comes into you this weekend, you're ready to celebrate. You got some good news about to arrive. Something that is going to far supersede your expectations. You know, when I said that you're that high bajiggity, that high vibrational, this just accelerates that. Makes you a little anxious, okay? But a good anxious. And it may have something to do with the love life. Intensity and love is there. Definitely good news arriving. How about somebody's getting ready to show up with a gift? Okay. And you've got a female coming in to talk or to visit, I'm going to say, to visit. And there's that false person. There's that fake person lingering around the background. You also may have a visit from a younger male. For some of you, it's a relative. For some of you, it is not. And again, there's going to be an ending and a new beginning. Okay? Yes, for a small percentage of you, you may get the news of a death that's not someone close. And I don't mean disrespectful that way. I'm just throwing it out there as it comes in. And there's that person, that one person you just need to set some boundaries with. Boundaries. And again, there's going to be a Christmas marriage here. A Christmas marriage. So there's that. Alrighty. Well, y'all, we're not done. I don't know why we're not done. All right, let's go with these messages for the weekend. I love when I hear we're not done. You're not done, Jackie. Alrighty. For the weekend. For the weekend. I do need, referring to that tower, to remind you to watch your temper. Don't lower your standards. Don't stoop to someone's level, okay? That's just going to drag you into what I'm talking about, that self-sabotage. You are above that. Rise above. You're being led to total victory. Delays are in your favor. Oh, this whole patience thing, it's there. It's there. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Expect some major changes. Now, we're pushing out towards the end of the month. Someone close to you is about to show up. Be warned about being used by someone. Relax, take some downtime. That epiphany comes before the 21st. There is a dawning of a new day. There is something here that you need to know, that it's all going to come together before the 21st. Okay. Let's see if I can give you some affirmations. Again, guys, subscribe, follow. I mouthed off. They're controlling the views. I know this. So, affirmations. What we got for the weekend? And y'all going to see me a lot this weekend, more than likely. More than likely, you'll see me a lot. Okay, what do we have? Y'all keep those notifications on, because on weekends, I do like to answer some questions for you. It says, I am a miracle. My destiny will reveal itself in time. Your energy is sacred. You do not have to fit in. The peace I seek resides within me. Today is a sacred gift from the universe. Y'all remember one thing. Happiness is a choice, and you're on a fine line of self-sabotage. Okay? 80% of you are going with the high vibrational, but that 20%, raise yourself up. Okay? JackieTomlin.com for personal readings. You guys have a